Back when a 20-inch TV was considered large and we as kids sat 3 inches from the screen, Nintendo gave us a cord that was nearly 8 feet long with the original Nintendo Entertainment System. Fast forward a little over 30 years and Nintendo released the NES Classic Edition with the cord so short it won't reach across my desk. Thankfully, aftermarket suppliers have provided us with 2 solutions to this problem: an extension cord for those of you that don't mind wires, and a wireless controller by the company that makes the best wireless replicas on the market, 8Bitdo. The links to buy either of these is in the description below, but obviously this review is about the controller. We'll get into it right after this.
Welcome to the channel. This is TechnoScope.
The OB202 by OBHi connects to Google Voice to give you free phone service anywhere you have a broadband connection. Click the video card above or visit the link in the description below for the full review. Most of you are here because the idea of an extension cord was either unpalatable or you simply didn't know there was an extension cord option. 8Bitdo makes some of the most aesthetically and texturally accurate wireless controllers available. The NES30 Bluetooth controller I reviewed felt like the real Super Nintendo controllers with the cord cut off. So when 8Bitdo announced they were releasing a solution for the ridiculously short wired controller of the NES Classic Edition, I knew I had to have it. The NES30 Classic Edition Set is a repackaged NES30 game controller with an included wireless adapter to overcome the lack of Bluetooth on the NES Mini. I'm guessing the NES30 Classic Edition Set, which I will refer to as CES for the rest of this review, was rushed to market as 8Bitdo saw the overwhelming demand of the NES Mini. I say that because of all the controllers I own by them, these have had the cheapest packaging I've seen. However, somehow they have still managed to hit the nail on the head when it comes to their amazing execution of delivering a solid product. The first thing you will notice about the NES30 CES is the controller design. Unfortunately, 8Bitdo does not make an exact replica of the original NES controller. The NES30 CES is more of an SNES controller in an NES form factor. It has a 4-button layout on the front with L and R buttons on the top. The front buttons all act as B and A replicated, and the L and R buttons act as B and A turbo buttons. This is good for those moments when you need turbo, but bad because your fingers are occasionally pressing L and R by accident, resulting in Mario falling in holes he hasn't fell through since your early childhood. Still, not being tethered 5 inches from the console makes this wireless option a much better choice. But what about that one last nagging question? Do I have to get up and walk across the room and press reset every time I want to change the games now? The answer, simply put, is no. The wireless controllers have a built-in reset function. To get back to the game select menu, you simply press down and select at the same time, and the NES Mini will return you to the home screen. The NES Classic Edition console in its own right is a very affordable console, given you didn't buy it from eBay, Craigslist, or an Amazon reseller. With the love of the original NES console, most gamers my age would have willingly paid more than the $60 Nintendo was asking for it. And that's good because buying 2 of these controllers will set you back more than the cost of the NES Mini itself. They definitely are not cheap, but you get what you pay for. So while these controllers might not be quite as aesthetically accurate as the NES30 controllers, in my opinion they are definitely the best choice for wireless. So how do you feel about this controller? Do you want a pair for yourself? Using the links in my description below to make your purchase helps me run this channel. Do you already own this controller or are you planning to buy it? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video. My name is Elemento and this is TechnoScope.
TechnoScope is a TwistedCurve production.